My mother's the strongest woman I know. Told me that there were worlds worth finding and words transcribed on repurposed fibers. The dogs could always have a place in our heart taught me to glide on air when melodies made place in my ears hand in hand. We would spend days following wherever the adventure led us. My mother's the strongest person I know. Even when she found herself against the odds, she mustered up the courage to drive from Chicago to Colorado with two kids and a daughter who had been waiting 9 months to come Earthside just to give them a better environment. She'd be brave and resilient, discovered prayers of protection for her babies, and hopes they would never experience the same troubles that she faced, aimed to guard them against colorism and racism. She gave way to cultivating imaginations, led them on the path to greatness with no how-to guide to show the way. She became their champion, the best way that she knew how. Showed that therapy is not frowned upon, but embraced, and I am thankful. Because when it came to leaving suddenly, she equipped me with an unshakable spirit, made sure I knew the power that I'd be born with and the lioness behind me even still. I found myself melting into my circumstances, defeated by trials that would prove too much for any 8-year-old, but God must have heard my prayers. Saw a little girl in need of more guidance, not a replacement, but an addition, my bonus mother. Who never before finding herself in this role gathered the armor that she could. See, we learned together. And no one said that it would be easy. She got a spirit of steel, fought against abuse and unloving marriage with 5 babies all looking up to her to be their shield. She be their umbrella in the stormy weather, whether or not they asked for it. She be warm arms for teenagers. Understood that growing pains could be softened with an understanding eye. She took me out of the dark that I could not find the light in. Traveled to where the water found itself the warmest, till I wrapped myself in words, took charge of my own future, gathered my own armor. My bonus mother strapped up her boots, stood in front of the naysayers, made sure I took any stage that my heart guided me to, revealed the justice and following your purpose. And no, I'm not saying it was perfect, but leading by example. She took accountability for the mistakes that she learned from, educated a young girl into a woman. Hand in hand, they worked together until I welcomed a daughter of my own, welcoming my mother-in-law with open arms, a champion to any child who crossed her doorstep, made sure to imbue me with boundaries and that there's no need for it to be harder than it has to be. And no, it's still a complete sentence. See, they be the dream team. All who I wouldn't be known without, who I wouldn't be who I am without. All 3 women. All 3 mothers who I'm blessed to know. So whether you be auntie or grandma or neighbor, when you find yourself struggling to keep your head above the water, know that there are good little ones out there, grateful, so very grateful that you did not give up to them. And following your grace and your purpose, give yourself time because you are a champion. That's that peace.